What's good, y'all? Welcome to welcome to this week's review of this week's episode of Attack on Titan. Alright, so let's get so after the greatness that was last week's episode with Deku versus Todoroki, which was excellent, 10 out of 10. This episode was also pretty fucking amazing. They did a nice way how they ended off the UA festival arc or whatever this arc is called, but oh my god. Oh, this episode was fucking hilarious. And it all was because of Bakugo. Katsuki's expressions in this episode were hilarious. So he starts this episode off with, we're sitting down with Todoroki in the waiting room, and we just look at his hand, and then we get quick flashbacks to last week's episode as well, to Todoroki's childhood, with his mother through the, hot boiling water on his face. We saw that where the episode turned into a horror movie when she was like slowly turning to him with the sound in the background. Seriously, I thought I was watching a horror movie. And that just kind of it. Bard is in there. I don't mean just walks. He literally kicks the door in. It's like, what are you doing here? It's like, oh crap, this is waiting room number 2. So he's irritated, and then he pretty much just walks like, alright, but I've walked into the wrong room. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna find my best. Those explosions tells him for him to give it his all, icy hot. It's like Midoriya, and he pretty much asks Katsuki asked him if they were childhood friends, and it's always been this helpful. And then Katsuki's getting some flashbacks of season 1 when he was in the water and when he was in that monster. That slime monster thing that was in season 1, I forget what it was called. The monster when All Might first recognized Deku and gave him, and he realized that she was going to give One for All too. So yeah, I said that let's see. Yeah, then he just leaves, and then we get to the match. Oh my god! But Katsuki's expression when Katsuki left the room, he looked like the Joker. I mean, he looked like Jack Nicholson's Joker. I mean, it was weird. His facial expressions are hilarious. Then we got to the match itself. We're just once again excellent. Studio Bones once again showing off their greatness. So yeah, Todoroki starts using some using Shoto by releasing an ice wall right in front of Katsuki. And then Katsuki just blasts him. But what exactly is Katsuki's quirk? Is this quirk explosions or fire? We only see him throwing off explosions, so I guess his quirk is actually just firing off explosions. So yeah, he pretty much just blasts his way through the ice, which sounds like Bigfoot, not Bigfoot, like Godzilla, or the Hulk is just walking towards you with a. So I'm surprised there wasn't a glass of water that was I don't know, moving. Because that's always there. That's always usually there. It's a bottle of water. So he walks through, pretty much just goes into the deck. So pretty much and then he goes straight at it. But then he turns and uses his explosion, I believe, on his right to hit Todoroki's left side. And then just tosses him over. You know how Deku usually grabs someone's arm and then throws him to the ground? He got something like that where he grabbed his head and his arm and just and then landed on his feet and just threw him across while using his explosions to give him more area, to give him more, faster mobility to make them go farther. And then Todoroki starts ice surfing, and he manages to grab Deku. I keep thinking I'm watching Deku's fight, but then he grabs Katsuki on his left side, his fire side, and then we got Endeavor over there being like, "That's it, Shoto. Now use your fire." Which, can someone explain to me how Endeavor qualifies as a hero after all the shit he's put Deku through, Todoroki and his mother through? I know that shit. How does he qualify as a hero and especially the second best hero? I mean, is this all this shit, confidential, nobody knows about this stuff? Because even then, granted, even when he was talking to All Might, he was still an asshole to him. I mean, sure, Katsuki's an asshole to Deku, but he ain't that much of an asshole. It's more like a Naruto-Sasuke relationship on drugs. but like just add with some more hate, with some added hatred in there. Anywho, so yeah, so he doesn't use it. Yeah, so he just throws him away, and then Totoro, and Katsuki just starts yelling at him like, "Use your fire! Well, if you're not even gonna win this, why are you even here?" And yeah, then we got Deku over there telling Todoroki, "Do your best." And whenever Deku talks in front of Todoroki, not Todoroki, Katsuki, he's like, "That stupid nerd," very pissed off. But this time he was like, "That stupid nerd," like with a smile, kind of like a little sarcastic. I wouldn't say that far sarcastic, but like a lot more, less hatred in there. So I'm almost curious, because he's usually, every time Deku talks when he's around, he's like, "That stupid nerd," like, he's really pissed off, but he wasn't pissed off, he did with like a smile on his face, so I'm guessing he was happy for this one time for Deku to actually speak and tell Todoroki to finally use his fire, which he does, right when Deku, like, does this turns into like a tornado, and like, and it's trying to reserve, but at the last second, he takes off his flames and just takes the brunt of the attack, and then Katsuki's reacting all day. And then he pretty much wakes up and says like, "You didn't use your flames." And then he just goes to Todoroki, grabs him, just like, and starts shaking him like, "So this isn't over. I haven't won unless you use your fire." And then we got what was that chick's name? The girl's referee. What was her name? Midna, something like that. Something started with an M. Whatever, but yeah, so she uses, like, I'm guessing her quirk is, like, perfume or something, or some kind of gas that knocks out Katsuki. So as anything else, that Katsuki is a winner, and then we get to the award ceremony. And oh my god, the award ceremony. Never in all my days have I laughed so hard watching My Hero Academia. But I have, I was dying of laughter. So pretty much, Deku, they get this, like, Katsuki is locked up, like, he got locked, like, his head, like, he got a muzzle on his face, and his hands were, like, locked up by locks, like, huge locks, with very small chains. I think his body is even, like, tied to the pole, and he's just squirming around, and we got, Dark Shadow's, I can't remember the dude's name. Dark Shadow's quirk. Pretty much, he's like, he looks like a feral animal. But yeah, he looks like a feral. So he's like swarming. Then All Might shows up to give out the awards. Begins one to Dark Shadow. I forget the dude's quirk. I forget the dude's name, but his quirk is Dark Shadow. Where he's at third place, he was gonna share it with Ida. But Ida had to leave because, his brother, who is apparently still alive. Yes, after all that blood and probably getting sliced up a bit from that one dude, he manages to survive. Alright, cool. That's amazing. Okay, so his brother survived, and then, so yeah, we get a quick flashback of Ida telling Uraraka and Deku that he's leaving. And then we get to second place, which is, and he pretty much, and All Might tells him pretty much not to like rely so heavily on Dark Shadow because he's not gonna have him all the time. And then we get to he gets to Todoroki, where he pretty much Todoroki tells him that he has some unfinished business to do. He has a lot of things to think about. He has some unfinished business with somebody, and All Might's not gonna ask questions about like why he didn't use his fire quirk and blah 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 blah. Then he gets to Katsuki. It was hilarious. He's hilarious. He's like, he takes the muzzle off because he thinks that's and the look of that expression. I swear to God, he looks like freaking Batman. The expression he's saying, he's like, and he starts screaming like, "No, I didn't earn this. I don't care. Everyone here thinks I won. I did not win. Todoroki did not use his flames." He's just ranting and raving. It's so. And then when he tries to give him the medal, oh my God, he looks like a kid that doesn't want to use vegetables. He's like, "Get that garbage off of me." Laughing right now. It's so funny just talking about it. And then he gets on it, but then Gaz is like right on like his jaw, and just lays on his jaw. And then he pretty much just tells him like, "Do your best." All my princes and do your best. And then after that we get to like pretty much a few characters on like the aftermath of after the sports film. We start off with yeah, we start off with Ida, where he gets to the hospital and pretty much runs up to his brother's room. His mom is there, tells him to wear a mask, and we see him, hooked up to wires, and I think he's also using a breathing apparatus or something. But yeah, he's hanging on, but barely. And he pretty much just tells him, I failed you, Ida, blah, 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 blah. Ida starts, Tanya starts crying, and then we get to Todoroki. Which Todoroki is actually quite interesting. He gets dressed, about to leave the house, and then we see this other girl, which she's living with. I don't know if he's living with Endeavor or this is who's living with, but she has like white hair with red highlights in her hair. So I'm guessing that is her sister, because she also refers to him. I'm guessing Endeavor as dad, because he's getting to the hospital to see his mother. So that's what I'm guessing is that's his sister, but what makes me really curious, why does she have just like have predominantly white hair with red highlights, like where with Todoroki it's half and half. He has half of his hair is white, the other half is red. Interesting. So yeah, he gets and then he pretty much then she has like, don't you have to tell dad about going to the hospital? And he's like, fuck off. And like, no. So he walks to the hospital. Yes, and actually, Todoroki actually looks good. And his street clothes he's wearing, he looks pretty good though. I mean, he got some good fashion sense. But yeah, he pretty much just walks to the hospital, signs up, does the thing, and then goes sees his mother. And yeah, he pretty much just says, hi, Mom, and that's where we cut off, but like after he takes the first step. Then we get to Deku, which pretty much hi, I'm back. Yes, I have a quirk. Hello. And she's pretty much like, you want to rewatch the festival recording? I have it in HD. In HD! And I just watched, and she says that she has it in HD, but I'm actually like, okay, you have it in HD. This isn't 2006 anymore. HD is kind of the norm now. If she said 4K, then yeah, but she said HD, but it acts like it's like 2006. Oh yeah, and then pretty much just tells him like, I'm your mother. I'm glad you have a quirk, but I'm still gonna worry about you. And apparently she passed out 7 times after the cavalry battle. Yeah, 7 times. I feel like those 7 times having them were from Deku breaking his fingers when he was facing off against Todoroki. But yeah. And Deku tells her like, I'll watch it by myself later. And then we get to we also checked out Uraraka as well, where we see her like walking to the store, grab something for lunch, and then when she gets back home, her parents there to welcome her. I think they were throwing a party or something, but yeah, they went to see her parents went to see Uraraka. Yeah, and then at the end of it we get to Deku. I'm not Deku, Todoroki. Not Todoroki. I mean Katsuki. She's like, her name's all confused, and we see him. And pretty much, it's once again, he has that Batman facial expression. His front teeth like, die, germs! And we actually see his mother for the first. I believe it's actually the first time we ever seen his mother, but we don't actually see her. We hear her voice. She's like, Katsuki, don't wake up at noon and start yelling. That's then the episode ends. 10 out of 10. Excellent way to end the sports festival arc. Would I say it's as good as the tuning exams, though? Because I see a lot of people comparing the tuning exam, like, this is a tuning exam. I can see where they're coming from, but overall, I'd say yes. I'd say this is almost as good as the tuning exam. I still like the tuning exams a little more, but yeah, I still love this arc. So this episode, 10 out of 10. The arc as a whole, I honestly give it a 10 out of 10. I look forward to see what's next on My Hero Academia. What's next for the next arc. Apparently, next episode we're going to get to see them getting their names. So, I'm curious what Todoroki and Bakugo's names are going to be. I already know Deku's going to be Deku. What would Uraraka's name be? We'll find out next week, guys. So, yeah, as always, leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time.